In this video, we're going to talk about the disaster that was the second wave of PS5 pre-orders in the United States. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel. We give you the tips and tricks to crush the games that you love. Oh, it was such a disaster. And, it was inevitable that this was going to be a disaster, at least online, because we knew that GameStop, their website is crazy. It's awful. And GameStop is just so avaricious, too, that last time we knew that almost nobody except the people that bought bundles, like $800 bundles, got anything. This time it was the same, but it wasn't even like they made those bundles easily available. So you would go to a link, right, to the PS5, and they put you in a wait room, and I had two browsers up. I had one that I was refreshing and one I wasn't refreshing, and the wait room told you not to refresh. They seemed to pop in at the same time. I think this started around like 8, 9 Eastern time, maybe 10 Eastern time around then. And then there was a later time when they said that there was a reports from the individual stores that people in line were being told that the online order started at 1 p.m. I don't, so the tweet that GameStop came out with at 4:40 Eastern, seems to say that there may have been some stock out there. But most of the time, I think you had to refresh, and the only ones that would refresh such that you could buy them, I think, were the bundles, right? That GameStop is getting something extra, making more money off these bundles, and they'll only sell you the bundles. They won't actually sell you the units unless you waited in line, and then you could get a straight up unit. But that's also, but I've also heard reports of people that were waiting in line and then they were trying to sold bundles instead of the disk drive unit. So that's terrible if somebody had to wait in line and then it was upsold like that. That being said, I think that you can take back those individual components of the bundle. So if you don't play Spider-Man, if you don't play Demon Souls, if you don't use that other controller, they might have separate SKUs associated with them, and you can return them if you don't need them. But really, this was the second wave, right? I think at max you could say maybe there were 60,000 consoles sold in the U.S. at the stores, because there's about 5,000 stores. They're not averaging 10 consoles they weren't averaging 10 consoles per store. It was a range of 0 to 33 that I saw of all the reports I saw on Twitter and on my comment section of my videos. But really, most of them were under 10. And probably 8 is a safer bet. So probably maybe only 40,000, 50,000 consoles that went through the stores. We have no idea how many online, but probably a similar number. Why GameSpot? GameSpot is a complete disaster. I don't understand why, in the world environment we have, where no other retailer that I know of is taking in-person pre-orders, they give it to the only retailer that is willing to do in-person pre-orders, throwing caution to the wind, because I don't know how many years we can expect GameStop to be a company operating. I have no information. I've done no analysis on this, but I'm just saying that it's not a secret that GameStop is in a tough position as a brick and mortar retailer, with a lot of brick and mortar retailers disappearing. They also just have a bad reputation for upselling. They did this in the first wave. This is Sony's apology, right? This is Sony's apology. We're going to make it right. And Best Buy went so far to tweet, "Hey, Sony, we see your apology. We would love to sell some more units." I mean, Best Buy's website has its problems. Things will pop out of the cart and stuff, but you can actually find it and get it in the cart at some point. you can see it and click on it. You can't do that. You spend hours surfing around GameStop's website waiting for it to pop up when they've not sold out. Walmart sells out quick because they have an efficient site. Best Buy sells out quick because they have an efficient site. GameStop is playing games trying to get people to buy these stupid bundles. I don't have any confirmation of anybody that didn't get the bundle that got a online order of the PS5. It's just ridiculous. And every other country in the world seem to have quality online retailers like Amazon and Walmart, right? Amazon Canada got to sell PS5s. Walmart Canada got to sell PS5s. In the USA, the biggest English-speaking country in the world, the biggest market for PS5s, we get one tiny retailer who has a terrible reputation for their online stuff. I just don't think Sony really likes the US market. I don't think he really cares about its US consumers, right? I don't think it cares about its gamers. I think it's pretty arrogant the way that it's treated the gamers that love Sony and defend it to the end. Trust me, I've met them in the comments section of my videos. I own a PS4. I did pre-order a PS5 in the first way, and I've covered PS4 exclusives on this channel. So I don't have anything against Sony, and I'm agnostic about this, but they're really treating American gamers really crappy. It was something like Amazon UK. The PS5 was for sale for like 2 hours. These sales, Americans have to order from Amazon France to get a PS5. And while some people did get emails from Sony today, and that's great, that's wonderful. But I personally would have a manufacturer where you could actually go to their store, like at Microsoft, which I bought the Xbox Series X direct from Microsoft, right? I tried all the retailers. That was the one I ended up buying from because I wanted to buy it as fast as I could. I knew it was going to sell out, but it wasn't like what Sony's doing, right? Sony has to give you a hall pass so that you can buy one from them. I didn't get permission from Microsoft to buy from them. One of the people commenting on my videos, he said there's only one GameSpot in all of the Hawaiian Islands. Or maybe it was all of Maui. So maybe if he flew to Honolulu, he could get a few more GameSpots. But good luck. Yeah, good luck to you. Camp out there. Camp out 2 days in advance, even though they gave you 1 day advance notice. And I think there was frustration in a tweet from Walmart today, too, which was just really funny. I think gamers thought this was a joke to them, but no, I think Walmart was actually throwing shade on Sony, right? They said PSL, guy is like, oh, I don't like that at all. Picture of guy. And then it's a picture of guy, oh yeah, thumbs up, cool, PlayStation 5, right? So PSL is PlayStation launch. Took me a while to figure about that. At first I thought it was pumpkin spice latte. But no, it's PlayStation launch. Yeah, the PlayStation launch has been a disaster. I'm not sure what caused it, but there's so little transparency. There's so little honesty on the part of PlayStation with this launch. And their treatment of the U.S. market in particular has been awful. So I hope you all get a PlayStation 5 when you want it. We'll try to help you out with how we can when we get news of more PlayStations coming in stock. I'm Linus Wilson. Subscribe. We give you tips and tricks to crush the games that you love.